Okay, we are starting this series off with some belly breathing, 360 breathing, breathing into our abdomen. So you are on your back. We are in neutral spine. You see a natural gap happening here. Pretend there is a blueberry on your lower back, and you are going to round your back to squish it and then release. And wherever you release, hold it. That's your neutral spine. We're not arching, we're not rounding our back. We're in a neutral spine position, and that's where we're going to be majority of the time today. So we take our hands and we are making a diamond, and we are putting our thumbs about at our belly button, and then our pinkies are kind of in the creases of where our legs meet our hips here. So inhale through the nose, filling our belly with air. So using our diaphragm for breathing instead of our lungs. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, taking all the air out of your belly. Inhale through the nose, filling your belly with air. Exhale through the mouth, pulling all the air out of your belly. Let's do that a couple more times here. Inhale through the nose, filling our belly with air, shooting the air down there. Exhaling all of that air out. One more time here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Good. Now we are going to get into some marching. So we're going to take our legs and we're going to move them into a tabletop position. So lifting one leg up, right leg up, lifting that left leg up. A little bit of instability here. I want you to take your index finger and your middle finger. You're going to place them kind of right on the crease, right there on your hips and your legs. And you should feel these tiny little muscles activated and engaging. That's our TVA, our transverse abdominal. We are going to be working out a lot today. This is going to support the pelvic floor and our deep core muscles. So we're in this tabletop position. Our knees are over our hips. We're going to march. We're going to take our right leg. We're going to touch the mat or the floor, and then we're going to lift it up. And we're going to alternate. We're going to go left toe, touch down, back into tabletop position. Toe, touch down, back into tabletop position. While we go through these, your back is staying, or your core is staying in that neutral spine. We are not rocking our hips side to side. So be mindful. If you cannot go all the way down without losing stability, you can put your feet down on the ground here and march, lifting one leg up and putting it down, lifting the other leg up and putting it down. So that is the regressed version of this. If you feel comfortable starting with your legs in tabletop, you can do that as well. Let's do one more each side here, even ourselves out. Good. Next, we are going to do like a frog leg lower. So you're going to lock your heels and your feet together. You're going to open up your knees a little bit wider than your hips. If you look past your core, you're going to have like a diamond shape going on. Again, I like keeping these two fingers right there on that lower abdominal so you can feel those muscles working. We are going to take our little frog position here, and we're going to touch our toes or our heels to the ground and then lift them back up. Inhale on the lower, exhale on the pull up. Inhale, fill the belly with air, exhale on the pull up. Inner thigh should be starting to work a little bit more here. Good. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you cannot go all the way down to the ground before your hips start being unstable, go halfway down and up. Halfway down and up. You can go all the way down to the ground. Great. Good. Let's do 3. Inhale on the lower. Exhale on the raised. Last one here. Inhale on the lower. Exhale on the raise. Good. Very last one here is we are going to be back in that tabletop position again. Knees over hips. We are going to do a single knee flare. So we're going to take our right knee and we're just going to open it up to the side and then bring our leg back in. Again, we are not rocking our hips side to side. The second you feel your hips start to twist open, bring that knee back neutral. We're going to alternate sides, one knee at a time. Take our right knee, let's open it up and draw it back into the center. Open our left leg up, Draw it back into the center, keeping this 90-degree angle with our legs here. Tabletop position, left leg open and close, open and close, keeping that neutral spine. We're not arching and we're not curving, making those lower abdominals and that deep core really work here today. Good job. Let's go one more each side here. Good. Awesome. Should be feeling those lower abdominals and those inner thighs starting to work here. Next, we are going to be on our elbows. So in this lifted position, we're not sinking into our elbows and we're not arching too much. Again, we're finding that neutral spine here. Let's lift our legs up into tabletop position. And then we are going into frog pumps. So again, we are locking our heels and our big toes together. We're going to draw those feet towards us. We're going to kick them out, keeping this 45-degree angle here. Draw those feet towards us. Kick them out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale on the draw in. Exhale on the draw out. Don't sink into those shoulders. Keep your chest nice and tall here. Make that core do the work. Good. Inhale. Exhale on the press out. Let's do 3 and 2. Good. And last one here. Good job. Give those hip flexors a break. Tabletop position again, and we're doing marching. So same thing. We're just in this elevated position. Legs are in tabletop. Toe touch down. Exhale. Inhale on the toe touch. Exhale on the raise. Good. Toe touch down, raise up. Toe touch down, raise up. Good. Let's do one more each side. Even ourselves out here. Good. Next, we'll be doing tabletop with single leg lowers. So we're in a tabletop position. We're extending the right leg out and drawing it back in. Alternating sides, extending the left leg out, drawing it back in. Not sinking into those shoulders, keeping our chest nice and tall. Extend that leg out, draw that knee back in. Extend that leg out, draw that knee back in. Good. 7. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Very last one, legs in tabletop. Legs are straight up to the ceiling. Touch those toes to the mat and extend up to the ceiling. Touch those toes to the mat, extend up to the ceiling. Good. 7, 6, 5, and 4. Legs are shaking a little bit here. 3. Good. Let's do 2. Very last one here, and 1. Whew. Give those hip flexors a break here. All right. We are flipping over. We are in the quadruped position now. See, I got a little cramp in the arch of my foot there. Okay. In this quadruped position, our shoulders are above our wrists here. Our knees are below our hips. We are going to do bird dog, but we're going to make sure we really extend and stretch. So right leg, left arm goes out. I want you to feel like someone's pulling your arm forward and pulling your leg back. I want you to really extend and reach and stretch. Hold for a second there. And then you're going to come in. We're going to add a little crunch, lifting the upper back, bringing that knee in, extending out, holding. Someone's pulling you from both directions here. Really reach long and come in for that crunch. Good. Let's do 3 more, 5 each side here. Pull, extending, reaching, and come in for that crunch. Good. We've got 2 more on this side. Pull and rounding the upper back and extending on this very last one here. Pulling both sides and then coming in for that crunch here. Good. Now we got to get the other side. Even yourself out here. Left arm up, right leg back. Someone's pulling you, reaching both ways as far as you can. And then we're coming in for that crunch, rounding the upper back. Good. Extend and crunch. We've got 3 more here. Extend, reaching both ways as much as you can. And crunch. Extend here too. Crunch. Very last one here. And crunch. Good job. Last one in this series here is we're going to do a hover with a twist. So in this all fours position, hover, lift those knees up. We're going to twist each side 2 times. So hover, twist, 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 reset. Hover, twist, 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 reset. Good. Let's do 3 more. Hover, twist, 2, 3, 4. Good. 2 more. You got it. Hover, twist, 3, 4. Last one here. Reset. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Okay, we'll be in a side plank position now. So, standard side planking, you are up on your legs. If that is uncomfortable or you can't hold that, you can go ahead and drop that bottom knee a little bit too and keep this top leg extended. But we will be here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to add a reach under. So arm is straight up to the ceiling. As you reach your arm under, you're going to lift those hips up high, twist and reach under, and come back. Good. 8, 7, 6. Good. 5. If you need to drop, you can. Still accentuating that reach. 3, 2. Last one here. 1. Good job. Very real quick. Forgot our little pulses. Let's just do 10, 9. Little dips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Feel that side getting hot. Okay, got to even ourselves out always. So, starting in our plank position again here. If you need to drop a knee, go ahead. Let's keep that core engaged here. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's work on those reach unders. Pull, reach. 8, 7, getting that twist in those abs. Upper back. 4, good. 3, and 2. You can drop it in if you need to. And 1. Let's do 10 little baby pulses. 9, 8, 7, 6. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Whew. I'm feeling it. I'm sure you guys are too. Okay, so lastly, we'll just be a modified crunch. So we are back on our backs. Neutral spine here. Hands are going to go behind our head. And as you do a crunch, which is lifting your neck and your shoulders off the ground, you're going to lift one leg up. So just like a knee tuck with one leg. So crunch with the right knee, lift and down. Alternating sides, crunch with the left and down. 8. Good. Crunch. 7. Crunch. 6. Crunch. 5. 4. Exhale, crunch. 3. And 2. Last one here. 1. Good job. We are going to go up in our crunch and we're going to hold and we're going to do an alternating bicycle. So crunch up. We are alternating bicycle here.
you're not twisting. We're just kind of alternating single leg extensions with the knee tuck. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right. That is all I have for you guys today. Hope you enjoy. Thanks.